the exclusive Gilded Age Transmog, we're going to take a closer look at this on all 4 of the characters. Now, this Transmog is an exclusive reward for the Batman Gotham Knights Gilded City comic book. In order to receive this Transmog, you would have had to have purchased all 6 of the Batman Gotham Knights comics. After you redeem all 6 of the issues, this is the final reward. Now, all 6 of the issues do have their own exclusive reward. If you haven't seen any of those or do not know what's in those, we have done a video on every single issue and every single exclusive reward. I also do want to mention that before we get any deeper into looking at this Transmog, we will be giving away issue 6's code, which is the Signal colorway. I do have 2 codes to give away. So if you're interested in trying to pick up or entering into that drawing, the link for that is in the description. I did also do an audio book for the first 2 issues of the Batman Gotham Knights. So if you want to check those out, link for those are also in the description. So now let's take a closer look into this Transmog. We're going to go into photo mode. We're going to zoom in a little bit so we can check out all of the finer details. I do really like the Gilded Age Transmog. The only issue is, well, you have to spend $40 in order to get it. You have to have all 6 comic books. The comic books are about $6 a piece, which means it comes to about $40 for this Gilded Age Transmog. But if you do like reading comics, I will have to say that I actually enjoyed them. So I don't want to think of it as like only buying it just for the Transmog. I mean, I bought them because I did like the comics. I like reading comics and I did enjoy them. And it was kind of like a perk to the comic itself. But either way, let's look at Batgirl and let's check this out a little bit closer, a little bit zoomed in on photo mode. And you know, with this particular Transmog, God, I wish this wouldn't adjust so fast. But if you don't know about the Gotham Knights Gilded City comic book, they kind of flash between 2 timelines. They have one timeline which is present day, and they have one timeline that's like in the 1840s. And so this Gilded Age theme is based on Western wear from like the 1840s. And so that's kind of like, if you notice the weapons when we did the other videos and stuff, that's why they looked like a little bit steampunk type of style. And this is like an old Western steampunk theme because they were in the 1840s. But either way, I mean, I really like it. I absolutely do. I loved all the weapons. I kind of knew that, you know, they would probably hit a home run on this. I mean, I think all of these Transmogs look amazing. I love just the style of the clothes and the belt and the little like frills that are on the end of that. I don't even know like the proper term for them. And then like the texture of the actual coat. It just looks like it's old school. The gloves on her look amazing. She got like chaps around her legs, which is really cool. The boots look awesome. I mean, all of these, she got little stirrups on the heels, which is pretty cool. And then we got behind the gloves, there's also like a blade on there, which is kind of nice. Now the back of the cape has like those little rivets from the top part to the bottom part, which is kind of nice. I mean, I kind of like that style. Of course, she has a really high collar and it kind of looks like she has maybe some sort of scarf or something underneath it. It kind of looks like it could be a scarf, but almost just looks like it wraps around. The only thing bad about Transmogs is, like we've always said in the beginning, you know, there is no customization on it. And one of the things I would have loved to been able to do is be able to change the colorway. I think that just in itself would have been amazing. Now moving on over to Nightwing, and I really like his whole entire outfit. I mean, I pretty much like the outfit on all of this stuff. I really like the old school style, the cowboys, you know, the Western steampunk type of feel. I think it's awesome, but he has a cowboy hat, got a little feather in it, got maybe like a symbol of a skull, got a couple of bullet rounds on the side of his cowboy hat, which is cool. He has that little, you know, scarf on there. And same exact thing as Batgirl, you know, around, you know, some of the pieces of his, you know, body has like those little frills. I don't know what, I know there's a name for it. It's just probably not frills. I just can't think of what it's called. And his arms kind of look like it's, you know, kind of like chaps on his arms where it has like those little wraps around there, which kind of look nice. His body piece looks pretty cool. He got a nice little belt buckle on there. He has a rope on the side on his waist, which is kind of neat. And then of course we have his pants down there with his, I guess, chaps, his cowboy boots, nice steel-toed boots with his stirrups on the end of them, which is cool. But overall, I mean, again, same with Batgirl, man. These just look so good. The actual headband or whatever, the handkerchief that he has on there with the tie in the back and the same around his neck. Hey, you know what? Look at his buns sticking out there, just like an old Western cowboy. Look at his gloves, has those little spikes on the end of them. That's awesome. Overall, Nightwing's probably one of my favorite. I mean, I definitely really like Nightwing's, but, you know, then again, I said I like them all. And now that we're zooming in on each one of them, at least for the first time for me, I'm going to have to say that, at least as of right now, out of the first three that we've done, I think Red Hood is my favorite. I think this looks absolutely awesome. I love the mask. I love his body pieces right here. His shirt underneath it, his long sleeve shirt that he has on there, looks awesome. I love like the leather style. It just looks so almost, I don't want to say authentic because obviously I wasn't around in the 1840s, but my idea feels authentic to me. And then we have his belt with his 6 shooters on the side. Now, this is partly what just sells it for me with him. You know, Red Hood and his dueling pistols and having little 6 shooters on the side of his belt and the chain and the belt buckle and his pants down there just look so good. His boots, I just like the style of his gloves and his almost looks like he's wearing like a bulletproof vest on there kind of. But overall, I think Red Hood's, at least out of the 3 that we've done so far, I think Red Hood is definitely my favorite. I think his looks so amazing. But again, like only if we were just able to at least change the colorway, I think that would have been really cool. But very well done on Red Hood. And finally, we got our boy Robin here. And I'm going to have to say, at least as far as the get-ups with the cowboy hats, you know, you can kind of compare Robin and Nightwing a little bit. I'm actually going to go with, I like Robin's better. So I really do like this one too. So this is actually probably my second favorite in here. I just love the mask. Love the mask. I love his cowboy hat. I love the autumn leaf on the back. His cape, his green cape looks really good. Almost like he has a sheriff badge, you know, where his little Robin is. Just looks amazing. His whole entire suit, his arms, the leather, the straps, everything just looks so good. Very similar to Nightwing as well, where they have the legs with the stirrups, you know. His cute little butt in the back, but his arms, his gloves, doesn't have any spikes on his arms. Didn't really need it. It's Robin. And then we got his boots also look different. I'm really glad that at least the other body parts or the other like gear item pieces, you know, the little small details that they didn't copy from, you know, one character to another. It pretty much looks like it's a whole new set of armor. I mean, it's definitely very similar and stuff, but dude, that just looks like a blanket to me or a tablecloth or something. And thrown on his back, it just looks really cool. Robin's definitely really well done as well. So which of these transmogs do you like the best? Which character do you think looks the best? For me, I think Red Hood, no doubt, is the best one. And then after that, I think Robin's is second best. And then I'm actually going to go with probably Nightwing and Batgirl tied. I think Robin's and Red Hood's are probably a step up from the other two, and the other two are equally decent. But either way, let me know in the comments which one of these do you think is best. And like I said before, we do have a giveaway for the Signal colorway issue 6 code. Link for that's in the description. And if you want to check out an audiobook on the first 2 comics, also check that. Hopefully you enjoyed this $40 transmog, which is pretty expensive. obviously, but it's not like you're just buying the transmog. You do get the comic book with it, and so at least you know what you're gonna get if you do decide to come around and purchase this. But either way, hopefully you did enjoy. Hit the thumbs up if you did. I will see y'all next time. Y'all take it easy. We're out. Peace.